So when it comes to K-pop, BTS seems to be the name that everybody knows. I've watched one video on this channel. It's the second video I ever watched. It's not been something that you guys gravitated to. I also, the very first... No, let me... So the very first K-pop song I ever saw was Gangnam Style. But I didn't know it was K-pop. I actually had no idea what K-pop was. So then when I discovered K-pop, the very first K-pop video I ever watched was BTS. I forget which one it was. I wasn't hooked. As I've said in other videos, it was the brown-eyed girls that hooked me, and then it was Dreamcatcher that brought everything to this insane level. And anyways, it's funny. I don't really see the attraction with BTS, but they just seem to be huge. I don't get it. Maybe I'm not hearing the right songs, whatever. But I thought we'd revisit them. This channel now has been going on for, I've got close to 200 videos now. I've watched a lot of music. I've formed a lot of opinions. I've had people agree or disagree with me. So I thought it was time to revisit BTS. So I just kind of randomly went through stuff, and I saw this one song called War of Hormone. I hope to God that's a translation issue, because that's a lousy title. First of all, it should be War of the Hormone or War of the Hormones. You usually don't just have one hormone. But either way, hormone just isn't the right word. So I don't know what the Korean is, but I hope it's better. Or something. I don't know. I like the guitars. This is heavy. So much happening here musically. I love that guitar. 너무 심하게 아름다워 여자는 최고의 선물이야 선물이야 진짜 내 소원은 너뿐이야 너뿐이야 That was cute, moving them out. 앞에도 최고 뒤에도 최고 머리부터 발끝까지 최고 최고 앞에도 최고 뒤에도 최고 This is really interesting because there's this really pretty boy thing here where there are sweet smiles, but then they have this dirty rap. It's like sometimes they're too cute for the rap. Whoa, that was cool. This is better than the other BTS I've heard. Oh, this is intricate music. Wow. I love the car. I bet it was fun to both film and record this, vocal-wise. 너무 심하게 아름다워 여자는 최고의 선물이야 선물이야 진짜 내 소원은 너뿐이야 너뿐이야 난 너라면 난 못해 자제가 안 되네 앞에도 I like that guy with this guy right here. He's cool. The dancing's my least favorite part of the video, but it's interesting how they've fused the dancing with the other parts, like the bicycle riding or them walking into the gym. And the video is really cool. Oh, they got the girl. So you know who they kind of remind me of? Girls' Generation. And I really like Girls' Generation, but if you watch my videos on them, you know I've said that you never know what you're going to get with them, that they're sort of a chameleon when it comes to music. I don't really know if Girls' Generation has a specific sound. I think they're always sort of recreating themselves, and they're going through different faces and looks and styles, and that's what makes them. And I like them, and I like what I hear, and I like whoever's creating those sights and sounds, versus something like Dreamcatcher or Pixie, where you kind of know what they sound like. They have a particular feeling. You know what you're gonna get when you go to those groups. So it's the other end. Sorry, knocking my microphone here. And for me, from the 3 songs I've now heard of BTS, this was my favorite by far. This was it. This was awesome. The title was a fluke because the song was cool and the video was cool. Actually, there was so much musically going on there. It was way too much. So many intricate parts. But anyways, this felt so different from that I just feel like BTS might be of that same sort of chameleon approach. You know, I mean, that's not saying that it's good or bad or whatever. Queen, the British group Queen is a chameleon band. You know. Bohemian Rhapsody to Who Wants to Live Forever to Hot Space. I mean, you can't get any more different than that. So that's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just some bands have a particular sound. Like when you listen to Aerosmith, you know Aerosmith. They have a particular feeling. So it's just one of those things. And I think, though, for someone like me who's just getting little bits and pieces, I like this piece. That was cool. But I heard another one, and it didn't get me, and so I started on that other one, and so I haven't really wanted to revisit BTS. But if I'd started on this one, maybe I would have. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting thing. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. That was really cool. I actually really liked that, even though it was funny, because it did at times feel like an odd dynamic was happening here. Like, the guys aren't really tough guys. They're probably really nice guys. So... And I saw their talk at the United Nations, so I figured that I think they probably are nice guys. So to put on that thing didn't always come through, but otherwise it was phenomenally cool. But let me know your thoughts on BTS, and whatever down below, comments on anything. Always love to hear from you, and I do read everything. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me.